Hello, and tonight we've got some new information about central bank intervention. Just a week or so ago, we reported that the Swiss National Bank had accumulated a very large gold and silver mining portfolio of about $1 billion. And in that report, we talked about the holdings of the Swiss National Bank, including mining shares of Newmont, Goldcorp. We had a list. That list, when you added it all up at the current values, assuming they still owned those shares at June 30th, 2016, would have been about $1 billion of their total U.S. equity portfolio of about $63 billion. Well, the Swiss National Bank is not the only central bank that dabbles in the U.S. stock market. The Norwegian central bank does the same. However, they file with the SEC a request not to have their equity positions disclosed. And they most recently filed, under the reporting requirements, a Form 13F, which is the filing that investment managers who use the U.S. mails or any other instrumentality of U.S. interstate commerce have to file if they have assets under management over 100 million. So supposedly Norway meets that requirement, but when they file, they try and they request with the SEC not to have they'll file, but they'll say they want the filing held confidential. However, it seems that the SEC has, and we'll look at the filing, the SEC filing by the Norwegian Central Bank called Norges Bank submits their filing with a statement. Norges Bank has submitted its Form 13F to the Securities and Exchange Commission pursuant to request for confidential treatment. And this action is consistent with discussions between Norges Bank and the staff of the Securities and Exchange Commission to coordinate the reporting required under Section 13F with extensive public disclosure requirements under Norwegian law applying to Norges Bank. And it appears that the SEC has acceded to their request because the current filing on Form 13F by Norges Bank is basically a blank filing. It has a cover page. It has the statement that they want their shares kept confidential, and they filed it with a blank form. However, it looks like the arrangement they've worked out with the SEC is they can then amend their form, it looks like 1 year later, and file what they had at the time. So for example, in 2017, for the period ended June 30th, 2016, sometime in August, they will file an amended 13F that had confidential treatment, and they'll disclose what they had as of June 30th, 2016. So what did I do? I went and looked at what did they have on June 30th, 2015, because they just recently filed their amended Form 13F for the second quarter ended June 30th, 2015. And what I found was their now new unredacted Form 13F for the period ended June 30th, 2015, a substantial silver and gold mining share portfolio owned by the Norwegian Central Bank, totaling about $1 billion if they still held those shares today and priced at the same price that I used August 5th to value the Swiss National Bank portfolio. So while the Swiss National Bank portfolio totaled about $1 billion, so does the Norwegian one. As I mentioned, if they include the same shares that they had on June 30th, 2015 at the August 5th, 2016 prices, they would total $1 billion. They have 23 total mining share companies as of June 30th, 2015, sometime last year. And their largest holding is the Franco-Nevada mining company with approximately $400 million worth of shares held in that particular entity. I will leave a link at the bottom of this YouTube video, and you could check out the entire holdings as of June 30th, 2015 by the Norwegian Central Bank. Please remember to subscribe to smallgold.com to receive this type of information as soon as it is published, and also subscribe to the YouTube channel. Thank you very much.